meditate a lot, and with just one single attention, just to help with the higher energy from the original universe. Every day I thank the councils and thank the power of God and the cosmic for helping humankind to become more enlightened, more loving, and peaceful. Helping the needy is really helping yourself. The reward is more than anything you can imagine. You're a good boy, and I love you forever, forever. You're my best friend. It's not how much you have, it's the best you give. Help yourself, cultivate, meditate, pray. You keep yourself in the same path, in the straight area. Keep your mind clean and determined. God bless you. I love you. I just show you the way. You just have to walk. You see? That's why the more positive, the more meditation, the more your life change. Okay? Positive, positive. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes.
No, just to the 12.
To the 12?
I got here on the 2nd.
Very good. After the 12, you have to ask one of the sisters, taking care of this.
Okay.
I only see you every day. People might think I'm your boyfriend. Okay. Because not everybody stay long, and he's stay quite long. You keep helping. I appreciate your help. You're a very good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Just I'm fed up with so many gossip. Yeah. I need to ask an old lady who stay long, take care of this for me. but they're busy, cooking and whatever. I am not his boyfriend, okay? Just to make sure you know. Okay, you can bring this up. Yeah? Table, please. Okay? You all managed to get wet or not? A little bit, huh? You were what? Yeah, you went to my house and the gallery, and I asked my assistant if not enough space and just span some canvas. And you sit inside, in the middle, so you won't get wet. And I say maybe 10 people can go to my hut. So I room all the blanket and everything, and you can sit there if you want, But she say, okay, we managed. So you didn't come, huh? Or you didn't like my hut? Or she didn't tell you? Didn't tell, huh?
He said it's an office. Otherwise, everyone wants to come.
Yeah, if everyone want to come, then it's pointless, because you get wet. It's only about 3 meters under the roof, under cover. And my hut, you can sit maybe 2 people. Maybe 2 people lay under the bed and 2 people sit in front of the bed. That is maximum capacity. Because on top of the bed, there's so many things already, I move things from my house there so that the house will be free. And under the bed is where I sleep. So I move all the bed and things, and then 2 people can sleep there. I mean, lay down meditation. Yeah? You think if you lay down under my bed, you can meditate well, right? You're wrong. When I lay down there, I sleep. So sleeping energy might affect you. Okay, I read you one more story of some of the scary stuff. No, not really that scary. Just to remind you of the karma, the karmic retribution that we cannot always avoid. And then later I read you some nice story. Another sutra. Yeah. In many of other religious texts, they are not too much mentioned. Maybe I don't read that many, I read in the Bibles or mentioned very lightly, yes. Like Jesus say, whoever refuse you, then, take a handful of sand and throw it away, because, meaning that house don't have merit, yeah. Wherever you step in, you just take the sand of it and just throw it out, throw away. Or whoever the house refuse his disciples. Similar thing like that. Or they mention like hellfire, temptation of the devil, but not so particularly detailed like in the Buddhist Sutra. Therefore, I'm reading it to you. Sometime before I also mentioned many times, and I read some also Buddhist stories before, many years ago or sometime now and then, because it's so detailed, okay? In case you're curious to know what hell is like now that you can't go there anymore. You wonder if the master is hiding something there and don't want us to go, So I check it out for you. The Buddha already checked it out, so I'm telling you, okay? Not because I encourage you to follow Buddhism, or Christianism is inferior. It's not like that. No, okay? Our religions are similar, rooted from the same beginning, from the light and the sound. And later I will read some of that, and then the Buddha mentioned the sound. He said, the sound hearers of such and such levels, etc. I read it to you later. And many other sutra Buddha always mention about the sound. Like all the bodhisattvas rely on the sound stream to come down to this earth to save sentient beings. And all the saved sentient beings rely on the sound stream to go to, heaven or Buddha's land. Yeah? Something like that. Yeah. But of course, as in our group, we practice the sound, the hearing of the sound, the inner sound, hearing with the inner ears, seeing with inner eyes. But I don't always say that in every lecture, right? Because you know it already. Understand? I don't always, maybe I say it in the open lecture, but not in the group, And during the lecture, I mention only a couple of times of the sound hearing and the light seeing, And the rest I explain why, and I refer to Bibles or sutra, etc. Therefore, it's the same with the Buddha. He don't always mention the sound and light and stuff like that, But we see the Buddha has light all the time, and he mentions sound hearing sometimes. Yeah, okay. A lot mentioned in the Lotus Sutra about the sound many times, more than in other sutras. But it's likewise, we don't always mention it. Here even, yeah? Because you knew it already. Yeah. Okay. Now you see, huh? Okay, this one is about the fish who has 100 heads. Okay. Ooh. Takes a lot of thinking. Let's see why. Why the fish has so many heads. First, I have heard, so from Anand again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, is the live stream on already? Okay, we don't have to wait? Wow, high tech. Wonderful. One time the Buddha was in the country called Makete, in the bamboo grove. One day the Buddha, they say the world honored one. Same, huh? The Buddha, world honored one. And all the bhikkhu going from there to the next country, Tisali. And they were resting at the bank of a river called Leviat. On the bank of that river, alongside, there were 500. That's why always 500, huh? I wonder. It's just probably kind of symbolic, Yes. Like I asked, how many people are left over in the rain? They say, approximately 500. I say, 500 won't fit in my hut and in front of the hut. In front of the hut there is a protective roof. Also, you saw it, transparent, so that I can see the rain and the sun. And the hut inside is just a normal hut, a wood hut. I open all the office and everything. The living room downstairs, upstairs are the nuns staying. Well, should I continue with the nun or continue with story first? Yeah, by the way, I'm telling you. Why I ask you to respect them? Because they're not ordinary nun, okay? By the way, I'm telling you this. Yeah, they are nun already, many 10 years, many decades. But even then, they follow me. Not only these, there are many Korean nuns do that. Monks and nuns too. Some very elderly already. Maybe 60, 70 already. Many decades being monks. And they still follow me and believe in my teaching. That's special. Because many monks and nuns, they believe they already got everything from the Buddha Sutra. Yeah? They don't need me. They don't need any other method. Understand me? Yes. The Buddha just talking about enlightenment. I'm bringing enlightenment. Understand? That's the big difference. But I'm teaching the same as the Buddha, as Jesus, or, all the masters. I'm not teaching anything contradict to that. Yeah. So now, that's why they're more special. Understand? And remember, I had a retreat in Korea Center before? Yes. And some of you put money together for the buses and for the food and all that to eat together? Yeah? Mm. And then some left over, and I also put some out. So together I give about 120 or something US dollars, 120 something thousand US dollars to build a little refuge, ashram for them. So some of the Korean monks, they have nowhere else to go, then they stay there. But they don't just stay there and receive offering, I did not tell them that, but they went out in the vicinity and working on these plantations, grapes or whatever, garden, yeah? And then earn their own living. Understand me? Yeah. So they are very special and worthy of your respect. Understand now? Not just because I say, okay, you can practice and you don't have to be a monk and nun. It's not the same, huh? Yeah, they have self-denial. Yeah, self-discipline. A little bit more than you, okay? And they don't go out and buy a lot of clothes. They just wear 3, 4, 5 pair of similar clothes every day. Understand? They live simple. They always sleep on the floor. I knew that. Therefore, I make the floor warm. This is a warming floor system because it's a new house, so we can do that. They did not build it yet. So I build it, I specify, they make the floor warm. Is it still warm? The floor? Yes. So in winter, Korea very cold, Yeah. Even then they sleep on the floor. So I specified to make the floor warm. You know, warm under the floor instead of on the wall only, or from the ceiling or from aircon. Daytime they work anyway, yeah. But nighttime, at least when they sit meditation or lay down to stretch a little while, they don't feel pain, you know, because it can be very painful. Winter, you know, if the cold came from the floor, you can't avoid it, and it just give them pain, yeah. Asceticism is good, but pain is not. I mean, we don't spoil the body, but we try to take care as good as we can so that it lasts long and is comfortable to continue our practice, yeah? Because if you have too much pain, you cannot concentrate very well. At least the beginning, you know? Once you enter somebody, then you don't feel much. Yeah, that should be the good practitioners. But then not everyone reach that level so quick. First comfortable and then go up. Okay? Yeah. So I want you to have respect to them. Don't push, don't take their place, and don't try to, you know, kind of, yeah, because what to see master and don't care who's who, you know, get out of my way. My dogs are like that, I'm sorry, you know. When they see me coming, they forget each other. They just squeezing, you know, elbowing each other to come to the front, you know. And sometimes wagging tail each other. The tail coming together. It's so cute. Every day, if I have something special for my lunch, I always share with them. A little bit, not much, because it's for mine. They cook for me only. I don't cook more than that, okay, kitchen, because I don't have room to put all the trays. Okay? Maximum 2 trays, only for whatever you want to cook. And 1 time a day, okay? Yeah. That's enough. Don't think because I invite other people and then cook more. It's not like that. Because you have already food here. You know, only something special. Then I offer to them also because they're monks. Maybe they don't have much money to buy the things that you make for me. For example, and not only that, but the Vietnamese thing, they won't have it there. You see, they work all day. They don't have time to make spring roll and all that for themselves, even though they know how. Okay? So if it's something special like that, I offer to them. But if it's normal, and the rest is just normal food, you know, like you eat, then I don't offer, because they have it here in the common kitchen, right? Okay? All right. So, on the bank of the river, where the Buddha and the Sangha rested, on the way walking to the neighbor country, no wonder my eyes feel funny. So I put this one there, it's big. Made in Japan for book reading. Yeah. Okay. Good. Then I don't have my hand free to express my feeling. Okay. No, I don't need to express it. It's probably more convenient. There are some optic glass. They just, you know, hang it on the neck, and whenever you want, just clap together, you know. I should go and ask for that, but I don't have a time yet. I don't feel like going anywhere if I don't have to. I mean, not urgent, and I just don't go. 500 cowboys. The boys who take care of the cow. They call it cowboy, no? I don't mean Texas. The Buddha was not in Texas. At that time, not yet. 500 cowboys and 500 fishermen. Yeah. These fishermen, they have 3 kind of net. Nah? One net is need 200 people to shred and to pull it. And another one 300, bigger, yeah. And another one bigger, 500 people in order to manage the net. Must be a very big one, huh? Yeah, very big. The Buddha and the bhikkhu, many bhikkhu, no? He has a lot of bhikkhu, the monks, sitting also not too far from them. And at one time, suddenly they saw that 500 fishermen there could not be able to pour the net back up onto the shore. It was too heavy or something, yes. And then these are 500 fishermen at the 500 cowboys who came and helped them to pull together. And then saw 1,000 people in order to pull it up. And then they saw a very, very, very great giant fish. On the body of this fish have all kind of heads of different animals, like the horse head, the camel head, the tiger head, the wolf head, the pig head, etc., etc. This is a very strange kind of fish. So they all came and have a look. And then the Buddha also asked Anand to go over there and check it out. And then the Anand go over there and saw that, he saw that 100 kind of different animals had on this body of the fish. And then he came back to the Buddha and told the Buddha this. And then, of course, he will ask, the Anand asked a lot of questions. It's always him who asks. I wonder why nobody else knows how to ask. Yeah, up to now, Up to now, many stories. Most of the story always Anand asks the Buddha, why is that, why is that? Well, he's clever, even though he wasn't enlightened, but because he was probably busy or being the Buddha's, attendant, he thinks he don't eat, yeah? Maybe like that. Possible, it affects. But then later he meditated just, for a while, alone in the wood after the Buddha nirvana, he get enlightenment complete right away. So he had it already in him. Just take some time. Yeah? Maybe you all had it and it takes some time. Maybe after I die, then you all go sit in a corner there and then get enlightenment completely. I don't know. All right. And then the Buddha also went there and have a look. And when he went there, he asked the fish, are you Katile? Is your name Katile? And then the fish said, yes, sir. And the Buddha asked, this lifetime you are born as a fish. Do you know next lifetime where you are going? So he said, I have to go to the infinite hell. There is a hell that you will never get out of there, like a life sentence, Yeah. And here is like infinite sentence. And Anand and the whole assembly of Bhikkhu did not know why, so of course he asked, praise be the world honored one. You call this fish is Atile. Why? Can you please tell us? And the Buddha said this, listen to me, I will tell you the origin of this fish. Yeah. Long, long time ago, at the time of Kajip Buddha, yeah. Another Buddha, yeah. Before Shakyamuni Buddha, there many decades, many eons ago, another Buddha, yeah. And between there are many more, and before that many more, and after Shakyamuni there will be more. It's just at that time, long time ago, at the time of Kajip Buddha, there was a Brahman, the first caste of Indian 4 caste system. Yeah. He has a son, and his name is Katile. He is very, very intelligent, many talent. And then of all the contemporary similar level of intellectual and talent, he's the first. Oh, I'm sorry, yesterday, by the way, Sariputta, I remember, he's not the one with the wisdom of sword. It's Manjushri, no? Yeah. Huh? In Vietnam we call it Vang Thu Bồ Tát, Manjushri. Yeah, he's the one with the swords of wisdom. Is that correct? Anybody knows? Yeah, monk, Manjushri.
Yes.
With the swords of wisdom. not a sword, it's meaning that he can cut asunder ignorance, So just saying that he has the sword of wisdom, but he doesn't use sword, of course. He doesn't have to use any sword at all, right? Yeah. So Manjushri is number one wisdom. I guess it's not Sariputra. Sariputra is something else. I'm sorry, I'm not a very good Buddhist. I learned some sutra, but then I went to the Himalaya, and then busy meditating, and then busy with you all this time. And I had no time to study much. Yeah. I do know before. I do know many. Just I forgot. No? I told you already. Even now, I tell you something, and I say, "What did I say?" Getting old. Maybe I knew. I just forgot. What is Sariputra? Here. What about Sariputra? The first one get enlightened? Attain the wisdom. He's the first one, but he's not with... The cartoon. Okay. So it's Manjushri. Manjushri is Vang Thủ, huh? Is I Vietnamese here? Vietnamese Buddhist? Vang Thủ Sư Lợi Bồ Tát. I think it's Manjushri. Okay, huh? Yeah. Maybe I read some more other sutra later to clear his name. But Sariputra is not like... is not the one with words of wisdom. Okay, at that time, this boy, Katile, is the best in the contemporary world at that time. But concerning just the worldly intelligence and knowledge and talent, but compared to the monks of the Buddha, then he knows nothing. Yeah, he knows nothing about all this Buddhist teaching, of course. Okay. When his father died, he said to him, "My son, you should remember, don't ever try to go and make a discussion or debate with the monks of the Buddha, because these great beings, they have deep and wide wisdom. You can never compare. So don't dare even go near." All right. Okay. So after his father died, he's still in school, continued to study. And then in the whole country, he's praised as he has eloquence, number one in the whole country. But he never go out and test his eloquence with the monks of the Buddha. And then his mother saw that this is one of his weakness, so he come and tell him, "You are a very intelligent person and very highly educated. Who is better than you?" So she said, the son said, Katile told his mother, "Praise mother, the monks of the Buddha are much, much, much better than I." So the mother asked, How better than you? In which way? And he said, "Praise mother. If anything I don't understand or I don't know, I came and asked them, any of them, then they explain to me very clearly and very easy to understand. But if they ask me anything, I cannot answer." So I knew that I am nothing compared to them. Why don't you go there and learn with them? Learn the way they know things. "Oh, mother, I am an ordinary lay person. If I go there and want to study with them, then I have to become a monk first. So how can I do that?" Yeah. "Hey, very easy. You just fake to be a monk. And then after you learn everything good already, then you come back to me. No harm done." Wow. Praise mother. I will do that. After a while, he buys some clothes, wrap around his body and buy a baking ball. He went in there to the assembly to study with the monks. There are so many monks at that time with the Buddha, you know, so nobody check who is who, and as long as you shave your head and have a begging bowl and wear saffron robe, then everybody accepts you as a monk, yeah? Okay. So of course he's already very intelligent, huh? After a while, he remembered everything inside. He learned everything, understood everything, yeah. And then one day he went back home, have a visit mother. The mother asked him, "Did you study well already? Are you better than all the monks already?" Study well may be okay, but better than the monks, must be dreaming. So he say, "Praised mother, beloved mother, concerning the education, I am the same as them." Meaning he learned everything from them already, so he thinks it's the same. But meditation, I am very, very low. Why? How do you know that you are low on meditation? Beloved mother, because meditation is very difficult. And it's not just sitting, but inside, you know, must know the inside, have vision. And it's very mysterious and very deep. I try a lot, but I cannot do like them. I want to understand the meditation inside. I cannot go inside. I cannot penetrate the essence of meditation. You know, it's not just sitting. Huh? Probably he didn't learn the initiation. You see, he just came in, but he didn't know that he had to go through meditation, not just being a monk. Yeah? Yeah. He didn't know that. Yeah. And of course, if you meditate or you initiate, you don't ask the sister nearby, "Are you initiated? How do you initiate?" And even then, sister don't tell you. See? Okay, has to be with the Buddha or the appointed monks, yeah, in order to be initiated. Therefore, if we talk about this meditation or vision or whatever, you know, inside, I'm always lost. I never won any discussion on this topic. Okay, the mother said, from now on, whenever you discuss anything with the monks and you're lost and they won, then you just scream loud, you just slander them, you just call them, you just, you know, degrade them. Yeah, just to cover up, you know. Yeah. Okay, so the son asked the mother, "Mother, but all the monks, they are practicing compassion and mercy. They haven't done any sinful things. Why you tell me to scold them, degrading them and yelling and, you know, humiliate them? Why?" So the mother said, "If you're louder and you scream and you yell at them and you degrade them, then you win." And they won't know what to say. They wouldn't know how to answer that. They wouldn't yell at you, they wouldn't degrade you back. That means you win. Oh, God. What a treasure of ignorance. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you. You wash your hand, you wash oil into the bucket, right? And then use it for toilet, right? Or not? You save water, right? Okay. Another thing, whoever has the water and electricity ability should buy those filter, you know, put it on the tap, and then whenever you open, you know, you turn it to the filter side, you know, turn this side and you can wash and normal. Turn to the filter side, then you have filter water. You can drink straight, direct, because it's very clean. That's why I drink every day. I don't cook water. Unless I don't have any filter, you know, I don't cook. Or if I don't have filter, then I use cloth or, you know, something to filter, okay? So here is, of course, it's not as good as if you use a cloth, because we don't have to buy one more extra, but it's okay. One filter like that, that attached to the tap, you can use for 3 months, regardless of how much water you use. You just use it and drink anytime you want. Understand? Just go in the bathroom, turn on the tap, push it to the filter side, and drink. I do that all the time. Okay? The more simple, the better, that's all. Not because I'm lazy. I have kettle, you know, stand still and all that. I do it only now and then, you know, when I need to drink something hot to cleanse the throat, or when I have customer, I have friends, then I cook tea for them or something like that. Understand? Then I use the kettle. All right. Okay. So Katile listened to his mother. Oh God, what a mother is for. And then whenever he discussed, you know, or debate with the monks, and then when he lost, of course, on this topic, then he scream and scold them and degrade. You are a stupid person. You are just animal. You know nothing. And then he called them like, you just like a dog head, you know, pig head, or this animal's head or that animal head, meaning stupid, no brain, little brain, something like that, yeah? So every time he's very, very fiercely scolding the monks like that. In this phase of the story, the Buddha reminds everyone that, Anand, you should know that Katile, because of his wickedness inside his heart, and has been yelling and defaming the monks at that time. Therefore, he has become the fish with 100 different animals' head on his body. And then Anand asked the Buddha, praised the world honor one, Katile, when will he be able to liberate himself, be liberated from this fishy, you know, 100 heads fish? So the Buddha said, Anand, you should know, even if I use my Buddha wisdom eye to check, it's long time still. Yeah. Maybe in the gentle era when the Buddha come out, when 1,000 Buddha already passed away, meaning after him, and then 1,000 Buddha also come out to the world and then passed away already. Still not yet. Still this Atile will not be liberated from this kind of incarnation as a fish with 100 heads. After I and all the Bhikkhu heard that, I mean on Anand, all of us, you know, have goosebumps and tremble with fear. Yeah. Also feeling so sorry, you know, so pitiful. And we all said, oh, please, all beings, take care of your action, your speech, and your thought. Be very careful what you think, what you say, what you do. Always be good and do good, think good, yes. After the Buddha and the Sangha talking with each other as thus, all the 500 fishermen and 500 cowboys, well, they are also very scared. They all kneel down, put their palms together, and want to become monks under his guidance. Yes. So, of course, the Buddha say, welcome, Bhikkhu. So he has another 1,000 monks. Wow, the riverbank is big, huh? Yeah. Otherwise, how can they, you know, they sit all together like that and kneel in front of him? 1,000 people kneel in front of him at the same time, including other many thousands monks already kneeling there. Understand? Maybe we should find a riverbank somewhere. Yeah, and we just buy a generator to get electricity. But in that case, can we have internet? Broadband like this in order to broadcast the whole world or not? No, huh? Yes, no, no, yes, yes?
Sure.
Maybe?
Yeah.
How?
Wireless.
Wireless? Uh-huh. You mean the chip? The
We
chip?
have 4G everywhere.
Uh-huh. Okay. Everywhere, I mean Asia also?
In Asia, in some countries.
Oh, no, here because we have cable, you know?
Yeah.
Official connection internet. But if we have just internet card, internet chip, is that good enough? I don't know. In one of the country where there's no electricity, no water, I told you, we have internet chip, but it's so difficult, so slow, just to download a little page, one page of information. Picture, forget it. And has to go all the way on the road, not on my mountain, cannot. Have to go all the way down to the main big, not really big road, but a country road for that community. And maybe you can, yeah. And if I want to telephone, sometimes I have to go. Oh no, it's not okay. I go all over the place. Looking at the telephone, cannot even talk. keep looking for the bar. You know? Yeah, I'm telling you. And if I text, sometime I told you already. If I'm too excited or forget, or my dog come wow wow, and then I forget I push the wrong button, everything gone. But that's not too bad. The button, sometimes I try to remember. What if those, iPhone, just breathe and it's gone. Like I look here and I scratch my head, then it's gone. Just wave your hand, then it's gone. No, I exaggerate. I exaggerate it. But it's so difficult, that normally you just swipe your hand and then something change. Sometimes I don't know. I just want to scratch here. the phone thing, I swipe my hand. And then everything gone. I have to begin all over again. And it was already difficult for me to begin before, I did learn some computer before, a little bit before to have SMTV, Supreme Master TV. I have to check most of the news and stuff, when I can, yeah. So I learned how to take out the information, but I couldn't send it back. so I have to write it down. Okay, page 1, paragraph 2, and then I write the whole sentence and I put the correction on it. And then after I collect all the correction, then I ask one of your brothers to come and send it. Yeah. And these 1,000 people, 500 fishermen and 500 cowboys, followed the Buddha, became a monk not too long afterward. They cleansed all their karma and they attained arahant level. For the sake of the big assembly, the Buddha teaching them again about the Four Noble Truths. Okay, like to be born, to die, to be old, and to suffer during the lifetime, and how to erase the suffering, a path to erase the suffering. Yeah? Okay? That's another long story. Like one of the eight ways of purification I told you before, that's one of the ways to erase suffering. Yeah, and not to be born again. Or to be born, but be in a very, very high position, prosperous, happy, etc. Because if you keep the precept, then the precept will avoid you making bad karma in the future. Yeah. For example, if you keep the precept of not harming others, not killing, then life after life depends on how many lives, how clean you keep the precept. You will not get sick. Okay, you might die, of course, one day, but during the lifetime you won't get sick. If you keep the precept of non-stealing, then no robber ever touch your house. For example, like that. Okay? Yeah. Every precept has a consequence. Yeah, a good karma to bring with. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anybody want to hear some more story? How many? Raise hand. Okay. This is a better story for a change. Okay, huh? Yeah, and then maybe after I read that. Thus I have heard. It's a story from Anand computer again. Yeah. One time the Buddha stayed in Save country in the golden garden of Kapkodok and the Prince Kida. Remember the garden? Yes or no? How many years? Only 3, 4? The garden of the Prince Kida. Yeah. That the billionaire has to use a gold to pave it. Yeah, gold brick. Go bar to pave it. If he wants to buy that garden. Why bother? You know, in Africa, 5 million square meters, only 500,000 euros. Yeah. If he knew, he would go there and buy instead. Instead of taking all the gold reserve from your bank and pave that garden, he would go Africa or some other country cheaper, you know, Siberia, whatever, yeah? Cheaper, right? Yeah. In some other country, they give you land for free. Yeah, so that you go develop their land. I know one of it. Not Venezuela, somewhere nearby. Not Honduras. I forgot. I was there before. I forgot.
Belize?
Huh?
Belize?
Belize, for example. They give you land for free. Yeah. But over there, they don't have soy sauce. They don't have... Very little thing, you know. They sell small in a small little hut. Even Chinese shop, I ask, do you have any tofu? I said, so what do you cook around here? We cook whatever the land offer. If they want to buy tofu, sometimes they have to go across to go to Mexico. Or America, you know. Okay. Maybe you go Belize, huh? Ask the government give us some free land. Then we'll bring tofu, soy sauce, we'll bring everything inside, everybody can enjoy together. All right. I don't know, it's not like you just have a land, you must have also some affinity with it, yeah? And any land has to offer us some freedom, you know, to freedom of speech, to gather without hindrance. Otherwise, it's not about land, huh? Okay, this time we are going to heaven, not on earth anymore. Okay, this chapter is about a heaven called Tịnh Cư Thiên. Maybe I think very peaceful, you know, peaceful heaven. Yeah. If it is according to this word, mean peaceful heaven. Yeah. Thus, I have heard. At one time, the Buddha in the same country, Save, in the golden garden of the Prince Kida. At that time, one day about evening, suddenly there is a beam of light from the heaven shining down onto the whole garden. And inside this great shining light, there was one being, very big, very handsome, very strong. And his body emitted like diamond kind of aura. And he flew down inside where the Buddha resides, kneel down in front of Buddha. And then he walked around the Buddha 3 times. And then go back in front of Buddha, kneel there, kneel in front of the Buddha and said, praised be the Buddha. I am from the heaven of peace. I have heard that you came down to the planet Earth to save beings and bring in them blessing, also for heaven. I thought it is very rare that the Buddha appear first, so I'm here with the utmost respect and sincerity. Please accept my offering tomorrow, that I can offer, you know, water and vegan diet. Water for bath, yeah. In India, many thousand monks. That's why the Buddha, one of the precepts for the monks is you don't take bath more than once every half a month, twice a month. Yeah. Just to save the water, you know. Just like here, you can't bath every day, huh? Yeah, when you need, really, but not everybody come and shower every day, my God. So we use a dry cleaning system, remember? Yeah, I do the same, huh? I do the same. But even if I take a shower, I use a bucket, a kind of low bucket and round, standing there so all the water run inside there. And I use it to flush the toilet. And I wash my hand also inside. And then I use it, yeah, so no problem. He pleaded with the Buddha and the Sangha to accept his offering of water for bath, shower, as well as vegan food, yeah. So the Buddha praised him with such that he has such a sincerity, want to do a meritorious deed. So he accepted, the Buddha accepted. So this being flew back to his house, no, his home in heaven. And he brought all the beautiful food and drinks from heaven down to earth, yeah. And then he brought a lot of facility or anything that facilitate the shower and the bath. Yeah, he brought it all down. And then the water, he bring all the clothes, bathrobe, towel, everything, yeah, from heaven down. And then he even manifested many bathhouse, yeah, many shower house, many room. And then he make the water already mixed well, not cold, not hot, yeah, just fine. With the thermometer, check it out. How many degree is good, yeah. And then also, this thing even brought this grass to brush your body. They use it kind of brush, different. Maybe they say grass to brush, but probably special grass, just like we use the brush nowadays. Yeah. And then he even bring down oil, yeah, like body cream, yeah, first class from heaven supermarket, yeah, everything there. Okay. And then after he arranged everything, he came and invited the Buddha to take a shower. After that, of course the Sangha also, yeah, maybe. And then after that, the Buddha came back to his own room. And then he came to the Buddha and said, "Praise be the world honored one. Vegan meal is all ready. Please come and enjoy." So after the Buddha and all the Sangha finished their bath, yeah, put back their clothes and everything, they go out and enjoy the vegan meal. And then they go back. After that, Toi mean Anand, yeah, mean I mean Anand. Come in front of the Buddha and ask again. How come no other Sangha ever ask him? Always Anand ask. I guess other people don't dare, so they put down a notice. Anand, go ask Buddha. For me, yeah. You are the assistant of Buddha. Go ask him. Okay. Then the Anand came and asked, "Praised be the world honored one. This being from peaceful heaven, today offering water, bath, and food. In the former life, what has he done to earn such a merit so that his body is so beautiful and shining and so magnificent like that? He's looking, his appearance like a beautiful, precious mountain. Yeah. So magnificent, so majestic. What has he done? Could you please tell us?" So Buddha said, "Anand, listen, I will tell you. This being, a long time ago, at the time of the BUDDHIST, he was a very poor person on the planet, probably this planet. Mostly is going out to do any labor work to earn his living. One time, he heard that the BUDDHIST preaching in the assembly, saying that the merit of offering water to the Sangha to take a bath is very, very, very great merit. So he was so happy, he wanted to have this kind of merit. So he came home he work harder. You know, he go and ask everybody to give him job and do this and that, a little handiwork everywhere. And then he save all that money as much as he can. And then he use that money. And then he buys some special things, yeah, for the bath, everything he can. And then also vegan food. And he prepare everything, you know, as much as he can. He invite the Buddha and the Sangha to come and take a bath and eat. Yeah, probably it's a small assembly, huh? I don't think anybody would like to invite this assembly to take a bath here and a vegan diet. You would like that, huh? I'm sorry, this is Indian, okay? Yeah. So after that, because of this merit, he was reborn after he died in this peaceful heaven. You should know, I told you already, but I tell you again, there are many different heavens, right? You know, right? Yeah. Even the astral level has 120 plus different kind of heavens, different names. Okay? Anand, you should know, this being, not only today that he invite me and the Sangha to take a bath and offering food to us, even in the time of Buddha Tiki, he was also went down to the earth and offering to that Buddha also. Mean from the heaven, peaceful heaven, he also came down another time and offer bath and food to another Buddha before him. Yeah. And then, even to the time of the Buddha Kashyapa, he also came down to do the same like today. He already offered similar to 7 Buddhas in 7 lifetimes, different Buddha in a different lifetime. And then in the future, he will continue to make offering to 1,000 Buddha in the golden era, just like today. And then after he said that, he blessed this being with another 100 kalpa of kalpa and kalpa, mean another many hundreds eons, then he will become Buddha, this being from a peaceful land. Yeah. And then he will have all this beautiful title that assigned to the Buddha. And then he will save countless beings. I have goosebumps. I don't know why. Too much blessing. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Yeah. So everybody, tôi, mean Anand, mean I, and all the assembly was so happy. And we all said, oh, the Buddha appear in the world is so beneficial to all beings. Even though this person, thank you, from peaceful heaven came down and offered just a little like that and has so much merit. Yeah. And then the Buddha said, yes, it's good that you understood all this. Very good. The Buddha came out into the world. The only goal is to save as much as possible all beings, to take them out of suffering and let them have merit and blessing to be happy from this life and the next. And then after that, he give initiation. They don't say anything, but he let the assembly have the merit of knowing the real main Dharma. What is the real main Dharma? All the Buddha talking is, they call it Dharma anyway. So what is the main Dharma? Yeah, I guess it's just initiation. Okay? Yeah. And after that, many people attain the levels of maybe come back one more time. But that's just at that time, eh? If they continue, then they won't come back again. It's just the level of the beings who attain that initiation is maybe you come back one more time, or never come back one more time level. And everyone, other people inspired to want to become a Buddha. Everyone was happy. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Thank you.